Hey guys, what's going on? It's Sean Black here. Alright, so the last video I just did an auto run of Giants BA, and a couple people were asking how I had the monsters Rune instead of just the team setup. So I'm just gonna go over how I have them roomed and what their HP is, and what their skills are at. So you could probably do the same thing. Alright, so I have Tetra, and her HP is at like 27, really like 28,000. Her attack is around 832. Her defense is around like 900s. Um and her speed is at 131. Okay? And I have her rune Violent Energy. Um you see I have a 5-star rune on the first slot. I have a only a 4-star rune Energy rune I found so far on almost maxed out, but I'm not gonna max it out because I want to get a 5 and 6-star rune here. All right, so I have HP 36% plus right here. I got a 5-star rune over here with HP substats. I was trying to find as many HP substats as possible because her skills scale to her HP. And then I found a pretty good Violent rune, a 5-star rune. Almost maxed out here. I found a 4-star rune, Violent rune, because Violent runes are kind of hard to come by. And then I got a 5-star, a pretty decent rune right here. It's an Energy rune with a good speed substat. So that's why I was able to get her around 28,000 HP. So really when I find some 6-star runes, her HP is she's gonna be even a stronger monster. But she can survive in Giant's dungeon, even against a wind giant. She could still survive. So she has real good survivability. And then next, I ruined June. His HP is around like 12,000. I got his attack right now. It was higher than this, but I just replaced 2 runes for him. I'll go over that. But his attacks were in the 1800s, 1900s, but now it's back in like the 1600s until I build those other runes back up. His defense is around 800s, and his speed is at 129. You see I have his crit rate all the way up though at 100%, and his crit damage is at 113. The reason he has a skill that when he crits on his second skill, he puts dots on you. So that's why I'm able to consistently put dots on the Giants, because I have a 100% crit rate. So every time you crit, you put dots on somebody. All right, so let's see how I have him ruined. I have him ruined Rage Blade with a 5-star. I got another 5-star rune. This is the one I replaced the 4-star rune. I gave him a 5-star rune here. So I'm attack plus 37%. Another 5-star rune. Defense. Then I have a 6-star crit rate rune. I'm not even gonna max that out anymore because his crit rate's already at 100%. So there's no need for me to really just build this up anymore. Then I found a 5-star rune on him with a good, pretty good speed substats, and a good attack and defense substat, and then another 5-star rune that I haven't even got to level 12 yet. I'm gonna get these. I'm probably gonna max these until I find some 6-star ones. So just to get his maximum potential on his attacking, trying to get his attack to at least the 2000s. So yeah, so I have just 5-star runes there, but the main thing I focused on was getting this crit rate. So I know a lot of people might go Rage Blade and go CRI damage, but it really, well, for him, it's really better for him to have that crit rate up as high as possible. So I went Rage Blade with the crit rate, and of course the attack. All right, so he's a really good monster, and he's really survivable too. All right, then I used Darien. I made him all energy just so he could. I know some people might go Violent Energy or Rage Blade with him, but I just made him all energy. So his HP's at right now is at like 21,000. His attack is at around like the 700s. Defense is around almost 1,000, about 1,000, and his speed is at 115. Okay, so I gave him just all energy runes because I just want him to survive. I gave him a decent, just a 4-star, but it has a pretty decent HP substat. We have a 4-star HP rune right here on the energy rune. So I don't even have the, like I said, I didn't even have like the greatest runes on him. But it's the way I ruined them really. The defense plus 78 here, 5-star rune, and then another 4-star. I gave him a defense rune since I gave him all energy runes because they give him that's 15% per set. So it was like plus 45% what you call it, energy. So I gave him a 4-star HP rune here and another defensive set. Cause I really haven't found like the greatest energy. So that's why his like energy is not more than Tetra right now, but it's still enough to get through like B8, Giants B9 and actually B10. So yeah, I just gave him 2 defense and 1 energy since I gave him my all energy set. Okay. And then of course Bella, she's a great monster to have, essential for the team. I gave her about 14,000 HP. Attack is not the most important thing, but around like 500. Defense is at like 800, and speed is at 134. Okay, I made her violent focus. The reason I did violent because I want her to be able to use that heal as much as possible. So every time we go, we could just heal. So so we got attack. There's a 4-star attack rune up here. I gave a speed rune. I gave defense, and I gave him a 4-star HP rune for survivability. I got a 6-star rune. I haven't even all the way leveled up. I haven't fully worked on my Bella yet either. And then accuracy. This is the only accuracy rune I found at a violent for right now, so it's just temporary. Of course, I'm gonna get like a 5 or 6-star rune here, and then so yeah, so as you see, I gave him speed, HP, and accuracy. And it's naturally a defensive monster, so that's why the defense is so high and has pretty good HP without even the best runes. Like I was saying, Bella didn't even have the best runes on him. And I believe that was the whole team. So we had Tetra. I used Tetra. I used June. I used Bella. I used Darian. Oh yeah, and then we had the Verdehill, the Fire Vampire. Alright, so his HP is around like 11,000. His attack is around like 13,000. His defense is around 600, like in close to 700s, but like 680s. His speed is at 142. Now his crit rate, I need to work on his crit rate. It's only at 69%. But that means most of the time he's gonna crit, so that's pretty good. But it's better if I could get him like how I got June to 100% crit rate. So let's see. I gave him Swift Blade. I know a lot of people might go violent with him or whatever, but I gave him Swift Blade, and that way I can make him hit harder while he has speed. Because if I have a Violent Blade, I would have to give him speed on 2. So I got a pretty good speed substat on the first rune right here. Then I gave him attack, just so he can help us take out the enemies going up to the boss. Then I gave him defense plus 82. I gave him a crit rate with a 5-star and a pretty good speed substat on it. So I'm just gonna build up this, actually just max out this rune, and I should have at least like 70-80% crit rate until I can find some like decent crit rate substats. Like this one right here, I haven't even leveled up. I just put this on him, so this might also have a better crit rate. It might go up to like 10 or 11%, maybe 13 sometimes, depending on some runes. So I'm gonna build this one up. I haven't even built it up yet. And I gave him speed on 6. I mean not speed, sorry. I gave him attack on 6. Alright, so I gave him attack, crit rate, attack. That way he could just hit harder. And yeah, if I get this crit rate up, he'll just keep on critting. And maybe if I could find some decent crit damage runes too, that'll make him a really, really, really strong monster. But yeah, that's just how I rune my monsters. Just the auto B8. For anybody that was wondering, that's just how I runed them. See, not even the greatest runes. June has some pretty good runes, and Tetra has some pretty good runes. But the other ones, everybody else, I'm still working on them, but they're able to clear B8 every time, 100% success rate, with no problem. So yeah, I hope that helped y'all out. If that'll give you an idea how to build your team and how to rune your guys, and maybe you notice that you don't need all 6-star runes. You just need to have the right combination of runes. You just need the right combination of runes with your team. All right. If y'all like that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, this is Sam Black, and I'm out.